at 6, Alabaster firefighters are calling it a miracle. 2 children were able to pull themselves to safety after being swept away by rough waters in a drainage culvert.
Now they're using what could have ended in tragedy as a teaching moment. Lee Garner joining us now in studio to explain. Lee?
Right, Jim and Sherry. Well, this cell phone video that you see behind me really tells the whole story. Neighbors in Alabaster were just so shocked by the way yesterday's heavy rain transformed their backyards that they were actually outside filming it. But what they didn't realize was right up the street, 2 children had actually gone into this water and had been swept out of view. What's been reduced to a gentle trickle on Friday.
Look how high it is on the side of their fence.
Was a raging river a little after school on Thursday.
Oh my God!
A neighbor was on her back porch when she noticed children too close to the culvert.
She started screaming at them to get away from the water.
She didn't want to be identified, and neither did her father, but he won't soon forget what she told him.
She said the little boy looked up at her, and then next thing she knew, he was being swept away and hollering for help. His sister got in the water to try to help him, and she got swept away.
When rescue personnel got there, they didn't see the children, just water. The siblings were carried between 100 and 200 yards, but they were lucky.
Both children were able to grab a tree limb and remove themselves from the culvert. That in of itself is not normal. That is really a miracle. Both of these children had angels with them yesterday, and we're so thankful for this outcome.
But now that it's receded and the children are okay, aside from some scrapes, fire officials want to remind the public fast-moving water on the road or in your own backyard is extremely dangerous.
You should never be within 10 foot of the water, plain and simple. There's no excuse to be within 10 foot of the water. Emergency responders, if we're within 10 foot of water, we have a personal flotation device on.
And now the firefighters tell us the best thing that you can do, whether you're driving or walking, is just to completely avoid this type of situation. It's just the speed and the power of the water that's something that people often underestimate. And happy endings like the one in this case aren't always guaranteed. Live in the studio, Lee Garner, CBS 42 News.